Hello, good evening. How are you guys doing? I hope your weekend is going on very well. So, we shall be talking about education on Tuesday, 25th of May, 2021. And I'm so excited, and because it's been something that's been on my mind, it's been very heavy on my mind. Seeing many kids out of school during the pandemic, and I've had one or two people call me to ask me about the conference, and I think I decided that I should just talk and make some things better, and clarify some gray areas. Number one, yes, we're going to be beaming the light on homeschooling, but that's not all we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about quite a number of things, and discussing around getting profiling solutions, and alternative mode of learning is actually the crux of the matter. The reason is because, for instance, actually on Sunday I had such a good time with a lot of my old friends from school. We reminisced, and we talked about the things that we missed back then in school. And I can say one of the things that I walked away with from that discussion was the fact that school for us back then was a level playing ground. I have friends from all over the world right now, because we're given the kind of education that prepared us for the world, prepared us for we were able to blend globally, and if you ask me, should we give the kind of education that we gave back then? The answer is definitely not. But we were prepared to take on the world. We were prepared for greatness. And if you know, and even till now, you see that a lot of Nigerians are doing very well all over the world, and you'll be surprised that a lot of us actually enjoyed free education. Not everybody, but quite a significant number, at least from the people that I relate with. And it's so sad that these days, it's no longer like that. You couldn't have certain cadre of people or social background in certain schools, because it's just unaffordable for their parents. And so the fact that we had a lot of people stay at home for over 1 year, it's quite disheartening. So the question is, what can we do? Should we have another unrest? We had to stay home for how many, like over a year. And I think some people, I don't know if we've all gone back to school, but there are people that are still haven't gone back to full-time education, and these kids are missing out. So what do we do? So we actually have about 4 categories that we're going to be looking at during this discussion. The first are the people, we all some of us kind of found ourselves in the homeschooling pond during the pandemic. I mean, from nowhere, we just became teachers, and some people really loved it and decided to just do that. Okay, this is fun. I'm going to homeschool all through. So fine, if you're able to do that. And then some are doing blended learning, half school, half. We actually have been doing homeschooling in Nigeria. We just don't call it that. If you have a lesson teacher, we call them lesson teacher in Nigeria. But home tutor, coming to your home to actually help out with your child's education. That's partly homeschooling. So that would be the second category. The third category actually are people that I consider very, very dear to my heart, and those are the people that is either they really can't afford any kind of, or more than they're doing right now, maybe just helping their kids at home, or they don't even want to help. They just want them to go somewhere in the morning so that they can go to the market and earn a living. Now, what do we do? We'll see with are we going to have another lockdown or unrest, and what they do is sit at home? I think if I remember correctly, probably over 10 years conveniently, I was the first time I actually saw a dedicated channel in the United States for education, in a state in the United States, just dedicated to education. How about that? How about the corporates in Nigeria? How about the private sector get together and just do things for this category of people? So that's the next that's the third category. The fourth category would actually be the people that are doing alternative form of learning. They have different forms of learning that is completely different to the conventional ones that we have going on. And I have to be clear, this is not you having different curricula and you are taking them not being taught in school and you are bringing the curriculum to your home to teach your child. No, that's not alternative. That's not an alternative form of education. That's actually you delivering the same kind of education in a different environment. If you understand what I'm saying. So what we are talking about is completely different ways of teaching, completely different ways, and teaching in a way that people are able to think outside the box, relate to the outside world in a way that we can actually blend and gel. And I've met one or two amazing people in this category, and I know that it's going to be a very, very interactive and interesting time. I encourage you to please register, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Please come with your thinking cap and be open-mindedness never hurt anybody. And hopefully, if you are one of people like me that you have enjoyed free education in Nigeria, a coffee, it's time to give back. We can all do more. So let's stop complaining. Let's stop just talking. Let's start doing in our little ways, here and there. Let's give back in a very meaningful way. So it's going to be very interesting. Please register, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless.